a regime that treats its people in the way that North Korea does can't possibly have a foreign policy that would be considered cooperative with international norms or compliant with, more broadly, norms of international security. So it's really difficult, I think, for the U.S. government to have a policy with regard to nonproliferation on North Korea, but to not have a policy that associates with that the problem of human rights.
Well, whatever the United Nations is doing, whatever the international community is doing, it's working. So this is not the time to make compromises and try to deal and bargain with North Korea. It's working, so we must keep the pressure on, because what this means is that the next step might be, they're trying to get over this without really making any sort of compromises, North Korea. So if we just stay the course, we believe that there could be improvement in human rights condition, but the international community has to remain very firm.
The United Nations Commission of Inquiry report in early 2014 talked some about this, about how China has failed to live up to its international obligations. It has signed the International Convention, on Refugees, and it should allow United Nations workers to come in and help North Koreans in China, but it doesn't. And there are tens of thousands of North Koreans hiding in China, perhaps hundreds of thousands. So I think one way to help them live up to their obligations is naming and shaming.